What's going on? What's going on? We're back to the roots. Like a tree soaking the dirt into the sand and the water flowing to the treetops. That's right, guys. We're back together to do a non-spoiler review like back in the days.
Where do you come up with this crap?
Divided, we are not enough. The world needs Superman. I made him a promise.
What's going on, guys? This is ViBE.
This is Juancho.
And we're here to discuss the non-spoiler review of Justice League.
Let's do it. Alright.
I'm getting so tired of wearing this outfit. That's all I can tell you.
I'm just supporting the last shirt we actually liked. A movie that was from DC.
The last DC movie we liked was Suicide Squad, and we actually went into there not liking it. I went into this movie with no expectations, and I left with underwhelmed as usual, but at least I don't feel disappointed. So, you know,
very true.
I don't hate the movie. I nothing the movie because it came out exactly what I expected. But let's get right into it. The good.
The good of the movie, I liked Gal Gadot walking down.
I agree. I agree that
those
Wonder
tight
Woman...
shots, like those...
Oh, you meant...
Yeah. I'm talking about the shots on the Amazonians. Now, let me get this right. Those are some like sexy looking Amazonians with their ripped abs and like
the midriff.
Yeah, it's like, damn, I want to have some abs like that.
Wonder Woman. Her portrayal wasn't as fun and as charming as her movie, but they tried, and she was still a breath of fresh air whenever I saw her on screen.
I still like Batfleck.
I thought he was worse. And alright, not gonna get into that. Okay. Alright. Okay, carry on.
Batfleck.
Why?
Because he looks like he's just tired of being Batman, and
but that's the good. We're in the good. This is the good.
Yeah, this is good. I like it because they continue his character. They didn't change the Batman. He continued being the same Batman, except this time Batman had a little feelings, and then that's where you see him trying to get to himself.
I still like the chemistry between Wonder Woman and Batman. They even had that joke with Alfred where he's like, "Yeah, but that's all you're interested in was her, you know, her ability to her skills."
Yeah.
God.
No, there's not enough goodness.
What else did I see? Good. What made me laugh? Oh yes, the good. There was a scene with Wonder Woman's lasso and Aquaman.
Oh,
and that was hilarious. That was really good. I kind of like the portrayal of Aquaman. Now, this is both part good and bad because there's some scenes where he's like just bad A, and other scenes he's just like corny as heck. I'm just like, I'm not really digging you.
I did like that scene with Cyborg when he goes,
"Oh,
booyah."
He doesn't say. He says booyah at the end.
Yeah,
but
that was my favorite part.
But he doesn't do the fist bump.
I just want to give you the fist bump. Can I just do fist bump, bro?
Okay.
I didn't like Barry Allen's Flash costume. It looked like he had a spider webs, metallical spider webs around it.
Well, they made it more technical, and they said it was instead of it being a suit. So
no, that was horrible.
I didn't like the Flash at all. His character was
because we're spoiled because of the CW Flash.
My name is Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive.
The CW Flash is more charismatic. He's more funny. He's just as socially awkward, but isn't uncomfortable.
This guy made me feel uncomfortable.
Ezra Miller's portrayal of the Flash, or Barry Allen, felt so awkward and so it was like he played it more like one article said he played like Kid Flash, and that's like what it was.
Yeah,
he was a kid, The guy's what, in his mid-20s?
Yeah.
He's not established. He's not a CSI. His father's telling him to you know,
Get it together.
Get it together. Like, I didn't like the character he played.
Yep.
He wasn't funny. He was quite annoying. Most of what he said was annoying.
The slow motion, I'm done with this DC slow motion. They're starting to know to me slow motionville.
Any particular scene that really...
All the scenes that bothered me with slow motion were so annoying. I'm like, this is not the Matrix. The Matrix already did this. Get over with. Stop what the slow motion is. Dang, Wonder Woman did good, but now they carried on to this one. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be carried on to the Batman. You're gonna see Batman slow motion flying into the wall. So much anger in me.
Wow. Well, that's how you really feel. I'm going to
slow this clip down.
I hate you. I don't think Superman should have.
I don't think it's a spoiler to say that Superman was going to be in this. The question is, how did he return?
I'm not going to tell you.
But it's not a spoiler. Everybody knew he was going to be.
Superman should have never been there.
So
he had nothing to do. He was only there for.
He had no point. I agree. I agree that Superman's character.
It was nice to see him, but it was really no.
I didn't even think it was nice to see him. His point in the movie, there was no point. They manufactured one concept that I'm pretty sure Wonder Woman could have done to have him in the movie. He didn't need to be there. The CGI.
There was some really odd CGI. You know what CGI really that was really funky when they went back to medieval Earth?
Before you get into it, there was a
the Vikings.
There was a flashback where there is an alliance. There is an alliance, a fellowship of the mother boxes. Okay, and you see, you cannot tell me that when you didn't see that flashback, you didn't scream, you didn't want to be watching Lord of the Rings at that moment.
Steppenwolf. Every time he talks, I can picture Liam Neeson talking.
Was that Liam Neeson's voice?
That sounded like Liam Neeson's voice.
Oh, we gotta look that up, because I don't know.
Wait, let's look it up right now, because this is bothering me. 5. Cue the thing. Played by Ciaran Hinds. His voice reminds me of Liam Neeson.
Cool, I don't know who that is, but I think the voice was fine. I thought he was just as absurd as Ares, who was just as absurd as Enchantress. So
I didn't like Steppenwolf at all.
The bad though climax of the movie was kind of lame.
Yeah, but it was really lame.
I didn't feel anything earth shattering. I felt nothing. Reshoots for this movie and how they would bring Henry Cavill back, and apparently he had a mustache for another movie, and
they were talking about that this morning. Right. I saw it. They had to CGI it. Yeah,
I could see it. Could you not see it?
Something off in his face.
His face looked. You know what I'm talking about? It looked so weird. The way he spoke, like he would speak, and it would just not really match it. Like it was really weird. They had the nerve to do close-ups of his face. Knowing that CG was so bad. Speaking of CG, my God, did Steppenwolf look bad. I remember turning to Juancho. Okay, carry on. Alright, when I saw
Stop taking my thunder!
When I saw Steppenwolf showed up, what did I turn to you and say?
He's ugly.
Damn it. He doesn't listen. I turned to Juancho and I said, oh my God, it's Snoke.
Yeah, no. Like I said, I didn't like Steppenwolf's character. He looked weird.
Why did the CG get so bad? It's 2017. Why is the CG so bad? In the final battle, they kept on cutting back to this one random family.
Poor family.
No, hold on. It was no point. Come on. Every time they cut, it was one random family. It was Eastern European family. It was a boy, a little girl. They always cut to this little girl's dead eyes. We were supposed to connect with this family that they were specifically in danger, and I remember asking myself, when this place is being torn apart, where's everybody else? There's a scene where you do see other people leaving
that came out of nowhere. Like what?
Exactly. When you turn it, all of a sudden there's more people. But for like the majority of the climax, all you saw was this one random family, as if that the editors and the oops, I forgot to turn my phone off.
Really vibe.
Hold on.
Are you feeling stuff? Really vibe.
Ooh, keep the Geek Bros up. So I'm just like, what was the point of them? No, don't get me wrong. They made when Superman arrives in the final battle, before he starts helping, he wants to go save that one family, and no, that's not true. He runs him and the Flash. They go. Flash saves that one family, and then of course, Superman saves a building full of random people that we never saw. We never know who's in there. All we know is we do see shadow heads doing this.
Yeah.
God, this movie was so underwhelming. I want to take this time out in the ugly section to apologize to Thor Ragnarok. I didn't like the movie. Thanks for tuning in.
Geek Bros.
Because even though I disliked Thor Ragnarok, at least I had fun watching it. I didn't have fun watching this movie. The only time I laughed and actually laughed was
I laughed throughout the movie.
No,
you saw me
I laughed. You laughed because you would laugh at anything. You had gas. I only laughed during that one scene with Aquaman.
I laughed throughout the movie. I laughed throughout the movie. It was fun. It was fun.
It wasn't a fun movie. What was fun about it?
I thought it was fun.
Let's talk about Batman.
I like Batman.
Okay, you like Batman. I did not. I thought he was still I think he was far worse in this movie than he was
I like
in.
this Batfleck.
Okay,
I
why?
always like Batman.
Why?
I told you, explained like in the previous videos. I like this Batfleck.
Okay, but in this movie, why did you like him?
Because they continue his same character. They didn't listen. What I'm saying is, people criticize this Batfleck and they didn't want to. Oh, you know what? Let's change the Batman to appease everybody. They continue the same Batman, the same. I'm tired of life. I just want to survive. And then you see him grow into a different character at the end.
I think this is worse. He was not the same Batman that he was in Batman vs Superman. Batman vs Superman, he was ruthless. He was a loner. He was going at it alone. This time he's whiny, complaining. We need Superman. They're not gonna listen to me. We need to bring Superman back. It was Batman's idea to bring Superman back. We're not gonna get into the specifics of how, but he had to convince every member why he wanted to bring them back, even to the point where the fear was that he'd become a monster and might fight them back. He still wanted them back. Why? Because he didn't want the responsibility to lead anybody. Because he thought nobody would listen to him. Because he was like, we need him. I don't remember any cartoon of Batman ever saying out loud, we need Superman. He was always a loner. He always wanted to do it on his own. He always, he tolerated Superman. He never sat down and admitted to the world, I want Superman. I need Superman. So you're telling me you're gonna defend this new whinier, gruffer Batman? He was whiny.
I like Batman.
Okay. Wonder Woman. I liked Wonder Woman. You could tell the difference between her first movie and now that she grew into a better person. Her character arc was the fact that she was always willing to be the fighter but not the leader, and so she had to go through that transition where she had to take on a leadership role because Batman wouldn't. And that arc was okay. It was really cut and dry. She did exhibit a few extra powers. Maybe they beefed up her powers. Like, I don't remember her having super speed.
Neither did
I. Or was that she jumped really high, or did she fly?
She jumped.
It looked like she flied. It looked like she was like... But other than that, she was enjoyable. I still had those moments where I looked at her and said, oh... I'm still crushing on Gal Gadot's version of Wonder Woman. Aquaman.
Can we talk about his jet propulsion? How he's taking a poop. He's like this, and he's swimming like this.
But he did that. He saw what he did in the little snapshot in Dawn of Justice. It's true. He swims like this.
So instead of swim, I thought he was gonna swim.
Yeah. So the question. So then the question is, and it's true.
I wonder if it's just proportions coming out of his behind.
I remember thinking when he was just shooting through the ocean like that, what is propelling this guy? When it comes to Aquaman, it was hit and miss. Sometimes he seemed like a rock star rad guy, and other times he seemed really off.
Moana?
Yeah, Moa? Yeah.
He did a good job.
I think he did a decent job. Of all the ones he did fine. Cyborg?
Yeah, Cyborg.
I didn't.
I liked him.
I didn't see any real point. His character arc was basically accepting the monster that he was. He was very self-conscious about it, very lost. He wasn't happy that he was resurrected, and he basically had to come to his own and say, "Okay, well, this is who I am now."
But that's something nice to see. I mean, you saw him say, "I shouldn't have been alive now. I'm accepting my role and being able to control."
I'm not saying the arcs were bad. I'm saying the execution and how quickly they were done.
I thought Cyborg was good.
Okay.
I like Cyborg.
I didn't like Cyborg. I thought he was.
I've always been a Cyborg fan.
I'm not feeling it. They didn't explain what exactly the accident was. Maybe is he getting his own solo movie?
Who? Yes. I think he is.
Is that what? Because I'm just curious as to what the accident that happened to him and it happened to the mother.
We might have to look at the comic books to see what the accident was.
Well, no, I want to know what it is in the DCU. So there's really not much to talk about. I mean, he does the computing. He's okay with it. You know, he figures out the identities of Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman and Ben Affleck's Batman, and he does a little Morpheus Neo thing through the computer. That was kind of cool when he reaches out to Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. So the Flash. I didn't like him. Yeah. He's not Barry Allen from CW. Sorry.
Yeah.
He might have been. He might have been cool and funny if it wasn't for that.
The only reason why, because he was watching Rick and Morty. I didn't like the Flash. He's not the Barry Allen that I like.
No, yeah, he's.
Even though he was funny, like he was like
he had his moments. Don't get me wrong, but everybody can have their moments. Yeah, but, even Batman had his moments of comedy, but I didn't like his character portrayal. I'm so, you know, without a better word, in love with the portrayal on the CW, that this one felt jarring. It felt like a satire. It felt like you're making a mockery of him. And if you put both Barry Allens together, the other guy would be like, dude, what are you doing? You know?
Do you even Flash, bro?
You know, he just do you even Flash, bro? Superman.
Superman was just so OP in this movie.
Why? All I say is why.
And why they make him so OP?
OP?
Overpowered.
How do you say he was overpowered?
Holy crap!
He did the same thing that he usually does.
No man, but this time around, like, maybe because of I can't say the reason why. Maybe that's what caused him to be so overpowered. He looked overpowered in this
I don't know. He seemed normal. The same way he fought the same way he did with Zod in his movie. His arc was
trying to find himself again.
I guess.
Finding himself to be a human.
Being resurrected. No, that was not his arc. His arc was just I'm resurrected and getting back to normal. I guess. You know, the fact that I'm struggling to give you these arcs for these characters shows you that they basically just took a bunch of action figures, plopped them down, and said, "Fight." That's how I feel.
Fight.
But Superman was probably the most non-necessary character in the movie.
Okay.
He wasn't there long enough to make it count. His little side trek with Lois was weird. Can we agree that the first thing that when he finally lands with her in the cornfield, the first thing she says to him is really odd?
Oh yeah, you smell good.
She goes, "You smell good," and he goes, "What, I didn't before?" Ha 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 ha. Alright, we're gonna wrap this up now with the plot. From what we could tell, what the heck was happening?
Again, another miss of everything mixed together. I was so confused. I was trying to catch up with this.
They were
trying to gather everybody together to fight a monster. That's basically what the plot is. Gather everyone to 1 point, 2 point A.
There was a plot and a side A and a subplot B. Plot A is Steppenwolf coming down to find all the mother boxes, which are hidden at the Amazonians, the Atlanteans, and by men. Apparently, they all hid theirs. The one by men, I guess, was found by Cyborg's dad.
Cyborg's dad.
So he gets all three, and basically the idea is Batman needs to gather all Justice Leagueers and to fight this impending invasion, which already started before he could actually gather everybody. What he was doing between Batman v Superman and Justice League Beyond Me, because I thought that's what they were doing. I thought we're gonna start gathering them, unless it happens right after. So each time they defeat Doomsday, a week goes by. Now they gotta defeat Steppenwolf, resurrecting Superman, and him going off, figuring out that he's okay, and coming back again. That's pretty much it.
Yeah,
that's the plot.
That's it. Pretty much it.
Yeah, that's it. So, final thoughts, Juancho?
5.5 out of 10.
I give this thing I give it a 5.
I give it a 5. I get a 0.5 because he gave it a 5.
I don't hate this movie.
I'm gonna watch it again.
I'm not. I don't hate this movie as much as I hated Batman vs Superman. I didn't sit there looking at. I didn't sit there like that other movie doing why, what's happening. This movie, I just sat there like this. Actually, you were laughing at me. Every time I went. He would. I heard him laughing at me. It was a lot of deep sighs. So, I don't know what to tell you guys. It was meh.
Dad, why don't you like movies anymore?
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing this review right now.
You think you can do better?
Yes.
Hold on.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Come on, get up.
What are you doing?
Get up, you guys are old.
I'm staying right here.
You guys get up.
Did you say I'm old?
Get up, you guys are old.
Hello, we are the Trash Critics.
There was one scene which I didn't get that where he's flashing it up. He trips. He's about to fall over, and somehow Batman sees him and uses his grappling hook and grabs him. And I remember seeing in the movie theater, how if he's doing at lightning speed, how did Batman know he was gonna fall right there and catch him?
I do like the joke that Alfred made when she's like, at least someone's dating in here.
What is Alfred's deal with this getting it in and with I don't know, like come on.
Alfred wants to get it in. Poor
No,
guy.
he's living vicariously through. He's just like, I can't get it.
Just like you live vicariously through me.
So what?
Just like you live vicariously through me.
Fake news.